What's up guys, it's Mike with Alpha Reptile back with another video today, and today we're doing a reptile room tour for April 2021. We got some new stuff to show you guys. If you haven't checked out the last video, make sure you click up here or over here to go check it out. It's us getting the actual new additions that you'll see in this video. But before we start this video, I do want to mention, if you guys want to see more reptile content, you want to see how the room evolves, make sure you click that subscribe button down below, leave a like, and make sure you check out the merch. We got some crazy Geomidas bengaluri goodness here. If you click the show more tab down below, it will pop down and there'll be a merch tab for you to enjoy. There should also be some linked at the bottom of the video. So I'm not going to do any more blabbling. Let's get into the video. Alrighty, down here we have the Geomidas bengaluri, the craziest turtles around. They are probably one of my favorites in the room. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should fix that because I post about these guys fairly frequently. And I just posted about them the other day, and they are doing fantastic. I love them. Just looking for food and some water. And here's the female hanging out, enjoying her recent misting. Probably also waiting for some food. I mentioned this in the past reptile room tours and such. They will be getting moved into the rack over here. I'm not exactly sure when. We finally got the lights in at work that I needed, and they will be getting moved into here, but I'm in no real rush, to be totally honest. Like, these tanks are similar size, not quite the same size, and they're doing very well in this, so I'm not in like a massive rush to get those tanks done, and it's just a lot of wiring and electrical, so that's that. Brie actually decided to not sell, but I suppose give away her leopard gecko to a family that was looking for a wonderful pet. Her gecko was awesome and she misses him a ton, but there's just another way. Like, I didn't push her into selling it or you know, making it go to a new home or anything like that. She just chose to do that on her own, so that was her choice. And yeah, I don't want to focus on it for too terribly long, but up here we have the tropical wonderland that is the plant import that I just did. If you guys are interested in some terrarium orchids and such, we have a ton in here. I think I will be doing a plant room tour, I suppose, or like a all my plants tour, because I feel like a lot of you might be interested in that. And if that's the case, then why not? Might as well. That's a tank full of plants. These are all bins full of plants. And this big bin over here is also full of orchids. So these are also full of plants. So that'll be a very long video, but I'm looking forward to making it just because it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of plants we have in here. A lot of the stuff that we have is pretty rare. So we got the frogs down in here. These are the wonderful Crusiohyla. Check her out. Absolutely stunning frogs. I can't wait to make one of, actually, probably this tank into her new tank. The male, or the supposed male, is kind of camouflaged behind those leaves back there. You can see the tip of his nose right there. Sorry, it's really hard to hold the lid open and film in here at the same time, but this is their lush jungle. I need to go through here and do some serious trimming and taking out some of the plants, but that'll be for another day. Up here, we have the Uphagopumilio amarante, as you can see there. If you guys are just watching this and you haven't seen where I got these from, I'm not sponsored by him by any means. We paid for them all, but I'll leave the link to that down below as well for you guys to check out. The Exoterra bulb is actually doing wonders for this fireball. It's definitely coloring it up nicely and showing some cool colors, so that's good. She was bounding around at the back, but unfortunately I no longer see her, so I imagine she moved on to to greener pastures. The Exoterra 12 by 12 by 18. I will be having a few more frogs coming in the, I suppose, relatively near future. But that's still with that being said, a couple months away. So she's the only Bufaga that I have currently. These two tanks right here, we have the Strophrus ciliaris. You guys can see their little tag there. The female, she actually just laid a clutch of duds, unfortunately. So that's super, super annoying, but hopefully we'll get some good eggs from her. They're doing good. The two younger ones, I don't actually see right now. There's one of them. It's feeding day today, so they're up and ready for food. So if you guys haven't seen the feeding video, make sure you go check that out. I'll leave a link up in the cards up top for you guys to go check it out. But these guys are absolute maniacs when it's feeding time. Absolute bonkers. I showed you the female already. The male was up with her, but I don't see the male, like, obviously right now. I'm also standing on a big stool, so I'm not gonna really move over there. But from them, we can move on to, oh, we don't even have an ID tag. We have a little printed one. But this is the Boega Dendrophylla melanota. His tank is pretty basic, but works very well and very effectively. There's a little bit of UVB bleed over from the UV lamp mounted up there and believe it or not, it actually does go through the plastic wrap. So, fun fact, into his tank a little, not a ton. Transition to a little phone clip that I filmed about a week ago so you guys can actually see him, because these guys, again, are super, super nocturnal, and they really only come out and are active at night. So, roll it! Look at that iridescence. Damn! So that's our boy Reaper. You guys saw him. That's what Bree decided to name him. That was Bree's Christmas present from me. Is a wonderful, very cool Boega that we've both been wanting for a while, but I just decided to make the plunge. Now over here was the former chameleon tank. Unfortunately, I've mentioned it in other videos, but I do not have any chameleons anymore. The female took a very sudden turn and ended up actually passing away. Super unfortunate. I really don't know what to chalk it up to, and I'm not sure how it all worked out the way it did, but unfortunately that's just the way the cookie crumbled. We are keeping this together because I do plan to get a couple babies from a breeder here in Canada who is having very, very good success with her Bradipodian. So yeah, that's that. I'm hoping that that works out well. Over here, I don't see anybody, but this is the Chihuahua tank, and excitingly enough, we actually got our first clutch of Chihuahua eggs. One was laid in the water dish, and the other was laid right down there. Really, really annoying, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. But their tank is doing well. Got a nice Repins up there. Coming down. Got a bunch of live plants. It's really cool because Bree built this tank very smartly and has access to the entire bottom, even with a few pothos and stuff like that. Chihuahuas aren't known to really bury their eggs a lot, so they were just literally sat on top of the substrate and sat on top of the ledge there. Bree made it so that you can actually access their log. I don't know. Ah, there we go. Hi, buddy. That's Groot. That's the male. Looking good. These are PI Chihuahuas. I guess I should say that. Alpine Isle, for those of you that aren't in the know. Not fired up right now, but still got nice coloration, I would say. The female is a little bit more tan, I suppose. She's a little bit lighter, but yeah, she's hanging out in there. I post a picture to her to my Instagram or to my story, so if you guys want to check her out, you can do that. But I think I might need 2 hands in order to get this back in there. I might just leave that out for right now, just for while I'm filming. But everything's looking good, which is nice, including the male. He's got a little bit of scarring on top of his head just from breeding, but that's pretty normal for most species, to be totally honest. Here, oh, you can actually see her. This is Bree's other juvenile, about 1.5 years old, I believe. PI Chihuahua. She is absolutely gorgeous, produced by Reptile Edge. Jeffrey Ribeiro, wonderful gecko. I would get her out for you guys, but still, at some point we plan to do a meet all my pets, and that's when you'll see her. You get to see her a little bit now, but you'll see her full coloration and full potential in that video. Over here, just down below her, we have Rocket, who hopefully won't live up to his name. I just saw him. He was just out not too long ago, but I sprayed and he must have went into hiding. So this is actually Bree's very first tank, I believe, or second tank, and that was her first tank she built. So that's kind of crazy. But down here we have Lux, Bree's male hognose, but he's actually being a stud muffin over in the rack system right now, so we won't see him. And this is Rowan, Bree's Conda hognose. I don't think she's redline Conda, I believe. Hey, you want some food? She's like, I will choose violence. Violence is what I will choose. Roar! That's Rowan. She's a thick mama. She's actually not that big. We see people saying they have like female hognoses that are like 1,000 grams, and it's like, my goodness, that's nuts. I think she's 250 or 300. Beautiful snake, beautiful mama. She is the mother to all of our babies, except this baby over here, who came from exotic fire hogs. I'll fix that on screen if I'm wrong, but this is Callista, Bree's Arctic albino anaconda hognose. She's a finger muncher, so I gotta be careful. Hi! She's like, I hate everything. I will eat your finger. I'll eat your entire life. But she is gorgeous. Really enjoy her. She's doing well, eating like a horse, and yeah, I can't complain too much about that. So that is, well, some of the hognoses. I guess we'll go over to the rack over here, just to divert things a little bit. And, oh, hi there. Well, that's Bree's new normal hognose, and Lux getting freaky, I suppose. So I'm gonna leave these guys alone. You guys have fun. You kitties, you have fun. We got my very first snake. This is Saguaro, the Arizona Mountain King. He's like, bro, no. It's so trippy. There's the hi. Oh, hi. He's like, I don't see food in your hand. Do you want some food? Don't eat me. No, don't eat me. No eating. No eating the human. He is in a bin currently. That is true. But him and Scoria, the next animal that you'll see, We'll be moving into these 2 tanks right here. Those are 24 by 24 by 18 inches tall. They'll be moving into there. We'll be making them full naturalistic setups, and I'm really excited for that when the time comes. Right now, we do just have them in bins, but like I mentioned, they will be getting upgraded. So that is Saguaro, the Arizona Mountain King. So this is Lampropeltis pyromilana woodeni. So I'll put this bin back and grab Scoria. Alrighty, and this is Scoria. She is a gray banded king snake. They're just absolutely crazy colors. This is Bree basically picking through like 25 different gray bands to find like the perfectly banded snake. But then we realized there's one little pixel. Look at that. One little pixel of black in the red. Still a beautiful snake nonetheless. She eats like a horse. We didn't have any issue with her taking mice right off the bat, which is fantastic. She's in the same size bin as my Saguaro, and yeah, she's doing wonderful. Now, hi. Alrighty, so these are one of the new additions that we ended up getting in that video. If you guys go watch it, much appreciated. But these are Lucasium damium. So these are little Australian geckos that are very, very cool colors. Check it out. They're so red. Just weird color. Like such a strange coloration. We will be putting them on some red sand so they get a little bit more red. But, I mean, I can't wait to get these guys out and get some cool pictures of them because they're just so personable. They're so small. They're so cute. They're so cool. Wicked little geckos. And yes, they are living on sand. They live in sand in the wild. Don't even try and at me. But we did get a 1.2. The male's over here, hanging out. Hi, bud. So personable. Hi. And the other female is over here. The breeder did contact me, actually, thankfully. These were born in 2020 in September, I believe. So they're almost, well, I guess they're coming on a year old. I think you're about to shed, so you're a little bit lighter coloration. You can just see the different color differences in all these guys. Really cool. Lots of red on this one. These guys are just awesome. Micro geckos are so cool, and I wish they were more popular. Hi, I'm sorry. The rest of the peeps in the rack are just some baby hognoses. They are doing very well. They're finally starting to eat, except yours, Justin, if you're actually watching this. Yours is being a pain in the butt, but all the rest, I think, if I'm correct, have eaten. And it's actually Bree's day. Like, she's gonna feed them today again. So, yeah, very exciting. Super stoked that they're actually starting to eat. But now, let's turn our sights over to Toka. The one, the only, the goodest boy around. What's up, buddy? Not like the camera all that much. He's pretty chill, all things considered. Pretty chill. We actually have his new tank. I can show you guys the new tank. But this is his current tank. It's a 36-18-24 tall. He is, I mean, with the length of his tail, he's probably 29, 28 inches long, somewhere around there. I know, I'm not coming any closer. Don't worry. Such a good guy, though. Eats like a champ. Is finally getting used to us, so that's really exciting. And his other tank is actually just right outside the door. I'll show you guys it right now. His other tank is right out here. This is his mansion. It's huge. Like, I could sit in there comfortably. It's 4 feet wide, 4 feet tall, and 28 inches front to back. If you guys are wondering who built this, if you're in the GTA, you can contact Hammer Habitats. I'll leave his information in the description down below. and very, very reasonable price for this. He is a couple months out from building stuff because COVID people are wanting to build stuff, and he still works. So tanks are awesome. It was stained. There's holes drilled in the back. We are going to do the lighting, but you can also have that option too. But yeah, just a wonderful display piece that we're gonna make look very cool. So that is his new tank, and that is his old tank. Down here we have Breeze, Brazilian rainbow boa. Again, nocturnal. Comes out at night a lot, but you hardly see him throughout the day. So I'll not spend too much time up there, or I guess down there. Up here, we have Hugo. Hi, buddy. He's like, bro, where's my salad, dude? Hi. What's up? He's like, what is that giant contraption? Hi. Hello. Oh. Scrubs. The good rubs. Yep, that's Hugo. The Uromastyx geri, or the Saharan Uromastyx, or the Niger Uromastyx, whatever you want to call him. He is a yellow phase. Can you go into your tank a little bit so we can see your colors? That would be great. There. There. These beat a bearded dragon as a pet every single day of the week. You can argue with me in the comments if you want, but you will lose. Yep, so that's Hugo. Olga down there. She's not quite as chill, but these are also wild caught, so I can't ask them to be as chill as this dude because he's just probably too chill for a wild caught animal. I guess now they're long-term captive. I've had them for 3 years-ish, and they're in captivity for about a year before I had them. That is the Uromastyx. They're doing fantastic. Down here, we have Indy, Breeze, blue-tongue skink. This is a northern blue-tongue skink, so it's an Australian. Toliqua skincoides intermedia is the scientific name. Hi. Hello. Hello. It is a baguette. Hello, Mr. Baguette. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah. That is Breeze Blue Tongue. I guess our Blue Tongue, but it really is hers. It's her skink. Doing fantastic, likes his home. And below him, we have Vulcan, my yellow Ackie monitor. Doing absolutely fantastic, looking wonderful. He just shed, so he's about as colorful as he'll ever be. Still spunky, very food motivated, but overall pretty chill. Can't really complain too much about that. His tank is a 4x2x2. Light bulbs, UVB, all that good stuff. Live plants in the back, which is nice. That is that. Alrighty, and the last wall of the tour, I suppose, is the frog wall, I guess. Even, well, that's what it will be, as the frog / gecko wall. Right now, we got plant tank down there, full of a bunch of wicked aeroids. We got the big-eyed boys up here. You can see one of them sitting there. I'm currently building a top secret tank for them right now, so you guys will see that in a couple months. But it is very neat. Trying to see if I see any others. I don't see any more right now, so those are the big-eyed boys bin. They will be being moved into a more display quality Viv. Next to them, we got morning geckos. Bree's actually working on a tank right now for them. And she is also working on upgrading the Sphaerodactylus occidentalis, another one of the new ones that we got a couple weeks ago now, and another tank for the beautiful VRD. So we'll come back to those though. Right now, Morning Gecko City. We do have a few available. Morning geckos. This one's just not super hot. That's why it's not a Hawaiian. I wish it was, but she's just not super warm right now, so she's a little bit of a lighter coloration. We have a bunch of them in here. You can see a little baby over here. Hi. Little tiny baby. Camera's not focusing and I don't have the hands to touch it, so little baby there, and a bunch more in the bin itself. Like I said, they will be being upgraded into a 12, 12, 18, and a much nicer display for them, because I hate keeping them in a bin, and I think they deserve much more than that. So these guys are the beautiful Amirga basileri. I don't think I can actually get any of them on camera from there, but they are in here. They're doing okay. No real issues. We did notice that one of them actually has one eye. He still eats. He still does well, so I can't really complain. He's doing fine. But yeah, only one eye on one of them. And again, they will actually be going in this over here. I will be rejigging that whole thing. If you guys have actually made it this far and you want to see a video kind of going through some of the details that we have of what the future plans are for the plant stuff, for the rack over here, this will all be changing as well, all that stuff. If you guys are interested in something like an update, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I doubt many of you made it this far, but if you have, let me know. Alrighty, and right next to the dart frogs, we have, of course, I just showed you the Uromastyx viardi. These guys are super, super cool. We got eggs from them March 6th, I believe. So there should be some more eggs coming fairly soon. That is one of the big, chunky females. They will be going into, like I said, the 12 by 12 by 18 that Bree is making right now. Next to them, we have Striker, the OG. The main man himself. I actually finally caught him basking using his DP projector. I was so happy because he never comes out of this back corner. Like throughout the day, he is always in that back corner back there. And I mean, I guess good for him. I think if I would have changed anything, I think what I should have done is made this hide a little bit smaller of an entrance. Like basically fill in from here all the way down over here, just so it's a small little entrance into a fairly sizable hide. But you know, you live and learn. Next time I upgrade him, which I'm sure I will, that will be the plan for that. But that is Striker, my leopard gecko. He's back there. I can see them, but you guys won't be able to through the camera. So still doing good. I'm not gonna open any of these final bins here, just in matter of time for the video, but in general, we have Bree's Leopard in here. I don't see her obviously out, so I will not take her out. Right next to them, we got more plants, as per usual. And down here, we have Bree's Thai bamboo rat snake, Oreocryptophis porphyraceus coxi. What a mouthful that is to say. She is doing well. She stays pretty cool, even though the room gets pretty warm. Right near the ground where she is actually stays quite cool, so that's great and critical to their care that they stay cool. I didn't update you guys on Shell. He is currently drowning himself in a water dish. I'm sure that will be just filled that up because he is a messy boy. And I'm sure he's about to go to the bathroom right now because he just drank and he's ready to go. But that is Shell. I don't have a ton to say about him. He's doing great. We are still working on getting an outdoor pen for him. And I think that it will happen. Definitely, it might not be in the ideal place, but it will happen. And he'll be able to spend his summers outside. So that's fantastic. I guess I will say, because I know that bin is way too small for him, and I hate seeing him in there. But when we get a big rack for here, he will be the entire bottom of the rack. So it'll be a 6x2 basically tortoise pen on the rack for him during the winter. So a decent size space. And yeah, I guess we do have these guys. The Occidentalis that I already mentioned. They're kind of hard to see right now, so I will just leave them be. If you guys are interested in seeing them, you guys can click up in the cards up top and check out the bringing them home from their trip from Europe. All right, friends, and that's going to do it for me. That was the relatively quick walk around of the entire room, giving you guys an update on kind of what's happening, what some of the plans are, and how everybody's doing. So I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, click ding dong ditch with a doorbell next to that subscribe button that you guys should also click. And yeah, if you guys want to see more plant content, please, I have plenty of them, and I would like to post them. I just don't know if you guys actually want to watch it. Anyways, I want to thank you all very much for making it to the end of the video. If you did, that's fantastic. If you want to get some merch, make sure you click the link down below. Click the Show More tab, and you'll get all the links that I mentioned in this video, and more. Catch you in the next one, guys. Later.